up, guys? I'm Zach Coon. Welcome back to my channel. Today will be day 66, and I'm hitting chest, shoulders, and triceps. And I'm gonna try to get my stuff done fast. So I'm just probably gonna do kind of like somewhat power sets, where I'm just gonna power through. Obviously, I'm still gonna take a small break in between my sets, just to catch like a drink of water and to breathe a little bit, and then get back into it. But I'm gonna try to get this done in an hour. Hopefully, if not an hour and a half, but hopefully an hour. And yeah, so today will be upper, middle, chest that I'm hitting, and then my usual tricep and shoulder workout. And yeah, I mean, other than that, nothing too exciting. So like the good old saying goes, same shit, different day. But no, and again, I want to apologize. I know that I keep on saying that I'm gonna record and go back to doing 6 videos or work out 6 times a day, or not a day, a week. I'm sorry that I've been slacking on that. I really am. I've just been busy on the weekends. I promise you guys, I have been. Wow, that starter was bad. But hopefully this weekend I can get my second leg day done. And for legs, I'm gonna add in my abs this week, so which means that instead of having 4 workouts, there's gonna be 5 workouts. Yippee! 5 to 6. And I'm gonna try to do abs twice a week along with my legs, just so that I can get my midsection worked in, just because I hardly ever do abs, so I'm just gonna do them on my leg days. So, which means that my leg days will be a little bit longer, but not too terribly long. And yeah, but other than that, I don't really have nothing else to say. I am at the gym, so I'll talk to you guys when I'm inside the gym. Alrighty, guys, so I just gotta do my warm-up set. I'm starting off with chest flies, which works your middle chest. And for other new people out there that's new to my channel or just new to the gym, there's 3 parts that you need to hit, or you don't need to, but there's 3 parts of your chest that you should hit, which is your upper, middle, and lower. So for what I'm doing, this works out your middle chest. So what works out your middle chest will be like bench press, dumbbell, flat dumbbell press, chest flies, or cable flies too. That works as well. And the main reason why I like doing my middle chest with chest flies is because for me personally, it has helped me out building up my middle chest and making it where I can actually flex my chest muscle. And I've also built up my chest through doing this and incline. I recently started adding decline, but I'll get to the other workouts first, or I'll get to the upper chest part. But for declines, it'll be lower chest cable flies. So go from up here and squeezing down here, dips, decline, dumbbell, or barbell press. That works where you're just pushing out, you're going from here to here. And that will work your lower chest, and the incline will work your upper chest. But I'll get to the more details when I hit upper chest. But again, I am doing chest flies, which again works the middle of my chest. And if you're trying to build up muscle first, just to be able to flex, so then you can try out new things, chest flies is the best workout to do, in my opinion, just because you get that motion in, and when you kind of do it, it kind of automatically makes you flex your chest. But then after a point, then you'll be able to squeeze and actually flex your chest out. Like now, I can flex my chest and be able to feel the muscle in them, all because of this machine. This machine has helped me out tremendously, and in my opinion too, if you want to build up muscle, chest flies is the best middle section, middle chest workout to hit. Where like bench press, it's fine, but I don't get as much of the stretch and the squeeze that I'm looking for as I do on here. And for form, what you want to do is when you grab the weights, you want to turn your body, or the handles. What you want to do is turn your body bring the handle all the way across, grab the other side, and then come front and bring them in front of you. And the reason why you do that is because if you try to grab them like send like this and you bring them over, you are going to mess your shoulder up a lot more than what you are looking for. Just because your shoulder, you won't realize it until it get hurt or until you hurt your shoulders. But your shoulders, you use them a lot. And when you hurt them, you're going to realize how much movement you can't do because of your shoulders. So that's why I recommend grabbing them like that, just because it saves your shoulders and makes it where you don't have pain. Because this workout will mess up your shoulders too if you do it wrong. But to continue on to the workout though, so pretty much you bring them in front of you, you roll your shoulders back to keep your back straight and pump your chest out. And when you come back, you want to come back about at shoulder level with your shoulders, a little bit farther back if you're more comfortable by doing that. But at least with your shoulders, that's where you should hit. And when you come forward, you're going to squeeze your chest. When you come forward, bring them back and squeeze. And when you do this motion, you're going to come back here with your arms bent like this. And when you bring them forward, you're going to extend them. So you're kind of doing this motion. You're just kind of pushing them out a bit. While because you're still doing the fly motion, but instead of keeping your arms like this, you're going to come out and out here, you're going to extend your arms out and make it where when you extend your arms out, you're squeezing. And the main reason why I like to say squeeze your muscles is because, in my opinion, when you squeeze them, it helps out with a better pump, muscle growth, and fatigueness. Because I'm a big fan of doing failure sets. I do them with every single workout besides like some that I won't, like with calf raises. I won't do failure sets on those just because it's kind of weird to pick up the deal with. On back extensions, I won't do failure sets. On some squats, when I do them a bit, I would somewhat go to failure. I'll go to where, but I'll say I really wouldn't say I'll go to failure, but I'll go to where I can barely get the weight up, and then I'll rack it. Same with RDLs. I won't go to failure on RDLs, but I'll go to where I'm struggling. But everything else, I pretty much go to failure on just because it helps out a lot more, in my opinion. But yeah, pretty much just from here to here, squeeze, bring the weight back, squeeze, and just repeat. And again, on here, be careful because if you don't control the weight and you let the weight control you, that's where you can mess up your shoulders. Because if you come back and you kind of realize like, oh crap, I'm going back a little too fast and trying to stop it, you're going to mess your shoulder up just by that stopping motion. Because you're trying to stop it while your arm is still going back. It's kind of like if you stopped a vehicle, where when you slam on the brakes, you still go, your body still moves forward a bit. It's kind of like that, where when you hit the brakes, that weight is going to jerk your arm back, and that's where you're going to start hurting yourself. So do a weight that you can control on the way back, and bring them up, but heavy enough to where you can go to failure. And yeah, I mean, other than that, don't really have nothing else to talk about. So on to the workout. Alrighty guys, so I'm just gonna do my chest flies. Now I'm on to do my straight bar tricep pull downs. And this works your short head of your triceps. So there's technically 3 parts, but the third one happens when you go out and you extend your hands out. And pretty much what it is you have your short head, which is your outside of your triceps. So these will work your short head. Then there's your long head, which is the inside, and that's what extensions works out. So again, short head is this. And that third part is, I don't know if the lighting will show you guys, but when you go and move your arm, you see that part that moves up and down? That's the third part of your tricep, which all you do to work out that part, and I'm not shitting you, is literally just bring it down and then extend your hands out like this. It's literally this motion. So if you're doing your straight bar, your tricep straight bar pull downs, when you're down here at full extension, turn your hands out to work that part. Bring them back up and do it. And that's what you guys will see, is that you guys will see my arm move forward, and that's just me extending my hands out and flexing. Now, you won't see my arms go up like this, because just like with curls, with triceps, for all the new people, with your triceps, you want to lock your side in. And this locking in your arms to your side also works with any bicep curls that you do as well. And the reason why I said that is because when you lock in your arms like this, lock in your arms and you come up like this to about 90 to 95 and bring it back down and you squeeze, you are using your triceps. Then when you go like this, you're not really using your triceps. Well, you still are, but you're also using your shoulders to bring it back down. Where when you come down, lock your arms to your side and you bring it up and down like this. As you see, my arms ain't going up like this, they're going forward because I'm twisting my hands out to flex. Bring it back up, in. And I'm stopping here because again, when you glue your arms to your sides, you're gonna be working out that part. Same goes with curls. When you do your bicep curls, so it'd be a wide grip, close grip, or hammer, you will lock your arms to your side to work out that part. And the reason why I will always preach about locking your arms to your side is because when you do that and you do your curls or your tricep pull downs, in my opinion, it helps out a lot more with muscle growth because you're using only that muscle group to move that down. So it's just pure strength of that muscle going like this. And B, when you also add in the squeeze and then control the weight and squeeze deal, that will go with any workout that you do, where you want to go, if you're squeezing or if you're doing anything that involves like this or this or this, squeeze. Because in my opinion too, squeezing helps out with fatigueness, muscle growth, and a good pump. So that's why I'll always preach about squeezing is for all 3 of those. But I preach about moving your arms or keeping your arms locked to your side for muscle growth. Because in my opinion too, I felt it hit the individual muscles when I do it like that too. So that's why I preach about locking your arms to your side. Because in my opinion, again, it helps out a lot more than what you think it does. But my form on here though is pretty much what I like to do is I like to grab the straight bar, come full extensions, lean forward a little bit, just because when you're up like this, I'll end up hitting my gut sometimes. So that's why I'll lean forward a bit, and then I'll roll my shoulders back, lock in my arms, and bring it up, and I'll lock in my arms about here to here works. I do about the middle, come down, squeeze, see how that feels, and I'll stop about at 90 to 95, come down, squeeze, up, and squeeze. And a good way to check yourself is that if you have like a mirror right next to you, look at yourself in the mirror and look at your form. If you see your arms going up, remember to lock in bring your arms back a bit and lock them in and do it like that. And watch yourself do your form just so then you know how to correct it. Because after a bit, then it'll become muscle memory where you just grab it, go down, roll your shoulders back, and just rep it out. And even now, like, I'll still check to make sure that my form is good. So again, that's why I preach about locking in your sides. And that's why you see me look at the mirror a lot, is to make sure that my form is actually being correct when I also talk to you guys. So again, that's all I pretty much have for tricep straight bar extend or tricep straight bar pull downs. So I have nothing else to really talk about. So other than that, onto the workout. Alrighty guys, so I just got to do my straight bar tricep pull downs. Now I'm on to doing my shoulder raises and dumbbell shoulder raises. And with shoulder raises, what it does is that it works out the side of your shoulders. And so it gives you more of like a bigger frame. Makes you look like you have a bigger frame when your shoulders are more bulged out. That's a weird word to say, but it's true. But yeah, no, it helps out with your side of your shoulders. And when you do them, some people would like to do them straight out, which ain't nothing wrong from going from here to here. For me personally, I like to lean forward with mine, lean forward just a little bit, roll my shoulders back so I pump out my chest, and I like to bring them up to about in front of my shoulders is a good spot that I like to go to. And when you do them, we'll go about at least shoulder height, even go above. Definitely try to reach for that, but at least level with your shoulders. And pretty much what you're gonna do is that you're gonna come out, control them back in, stop about where your hips are at, and just repeat. Out, in. Just like this is all you're doing. And do a weight that you're comfortable with. So like for me, I like to go lighter on these, to be honest, just so then I'm not messing up my shoulder. Because I'll say, the tricep pull downs and the chest flies already kind of messed up my shoulder a bit. But I'm going to try to do my first set with 25s. If that hurts too much, then I'm going to drop down to 20s and do the rest of them with that. Then if that starts hurting, then I'll just drop down. But I want to try to get back up to 25s again, just because I don't want to stop doing my shoulder workouts because my shoulder hurts. No, I know, it's dumb for sure. But that's why I'm going to try the first set with them. If it hurts too much, then I'll just drop the weight again. And I did a feeler set. 20s felt pretty good. 25 is kind of a little iffy, but it's not too bad to where I don't feel comfortable not doing them. But it's definitely gonna be a thing where it's like if it hurts, then I'm stopping completely with that and doing less weight. But yeah, I mean, other than that, that's really nothing too complicated with shoulders. Just again, roll shoulders back, going forward, come up to about here at least, and bring it back down, and just repeat. And try to keep everything straight. Like, don't try to swing. The only time that you'll see me swing is on my failure sets when I'm just trying to get the weight up. That's the only time you'll see me swing. But a lot of times you try to see me keep everything in a straight motion without swinging. But other than that, don't really have nothing else to talk about, so on to the workout.
Time and I'm ready to fight it down.
Alrighty guys, so I just got into doing my shoulder raises. I'll say that didn't hurt my shoulder actually at all. The first little few reps did, but then after that, the pain went away. But we'll see how this and tricep extension treats my shoulders, especially extension, just because it is moving my arms further back. And if that messes up my shoulder a bit, then I won't do front shoulders. Then I'll just go pose and then talk to you guys for a bit. So, but onto the workout though. So, well, not yet. So the lift I'm doing is incline bench press, and you guys don't have to do it on the Smith machine. You guys can do it with a barbell and free weight it. You guys can do it with dumbbells if you really wanted to. I just like doing it on the Smith machine because A, I can stretch out my upper chest as much as I can, and when I go up, I can practice on squeezing my upper chest and flexing and just holding it a bit. And the main reason why too that I like it so much is because, again, not just the fact that I can just go down and get that stretch that I'm looking for, but again, up and I can get that squeeze. If I need to bring my hands in a bit more, I can bring them down and up, and I can flex them like that, down, and up. And a nice thing about this too is, besides that, if I wanted to go to failure set, I can, because I have all these pegs. It's a machine where you don't need a spotter really. And the reason why I said that is because, let me laying back down again. But the main reason why I said that is because, like, let's say I'm repping it out, and let's say I get to my last few reps, and on my second to last one, I'm like this, going up, and then on my last one, I go up, and I'm about to, let's say, make it to here, and like, let's say I miss. I hit that, then I can rack it on this, and then I'll be safe to move out from underneath the bar. That's the main reason why I like this, is because it helps with the stretch, helps with the flex, and I don't really need a spotter. And again, this works your upper chest. And yeah, I mean, other than that, I don't really have nothing else to talk about. If I missed a few things, I apologize. My mind's kind of everywhere right now. Usually at this point is where explanations don't become so clear because I'm exhausted because of work and coming to here. But, I don't know, I mean, yeah, if I'm correct, flex. Oh, and when you do this too, roll your shoulders back to help out because it will give you a little bit of an arch. You can do that. And try to plant your feet down too. You can have your feet flat on the ground like this. I like to bring it back behind me a bit just because that's where I get the best drive at. And when you bring the bar down, you want your arms to be at like a 45-degree angle. You don't want it out here, because if it's out here, then it's still going to work your upper chest, but not as well as if you keep it at a good 45. And to hit the spot too, aim between your collarbone and the top of your nipples. Anywhere between here will work your upper chest. I try to aim for the middle, if not a little bit higher, just so I can build that upper chest. And there, yeah, other than that, I think I explained everything. So, on to the workout. guys, so I'll say I just get done doing my incline bench press, and I'll say my shoulder kind of actually started hurting on that one again, just because on the last set I pushed myself really hard. So I'll probably just do tricep extensions, and then I'll go pose, and then just talk to you guys out in the vehicle, so there won't be no front shoulders. If I do them, I'll probably when I get home, because I have some dumbbells at home that I'll just do a few reps of. And yeah, so again, I want to apologize that I won't be doing all my shoulder workout, but at least you got a shorter workout. Oh, fuck. But I'll definitely say though, for front shoulders though, just because I'm not doing them, I'll still explain them. There's two ways of doing them. There's the shoulder press. And the short press, actually there's more than two ways. So shoulder press, you can do them with a bench at like the bar, at like any of the racks. Grab the barbell and just go straight up. You can stand up and do them. There's military press as well. Or there's a shoulder press machine that you can do that works through front shoulders as well. But with dumbbells too, what you can do with dumbbells is you can stand and do them like this, or you can raise them up like this and do alternating front raises. And this will work the front of your shoulders out pretty well too. But I'm just gonna do my tricep extensions, and again, go pose, and then I'll be on my happy ever way. So tricep extensions, it works the long head of your tricep, or what I like to call the inside of your tricep. And there's many ways of doing this too. You can do single arm tricep overhead extensions. You can do it the way that I'm doing, where you can lean forward and do overhead extensions. Skull crushers is a good one. There's tricep kickbacks, that works, or dumbbell kickbacks, that also works. There's dumbbell single arm overhead extension too. You don't have to do it on the cable machine. I just like the cable machine just because it really does help out a lot. It's not as hard on my joints, and I can target that area very well. And for these two, you don't have to do them standing up. You can grab a bench and you can line it up with this bar and do it where you bring this down and you can be seated, which honestly helps out a lot on keeping your body straight. You don't have to worry about focusing on like trying to move, because your body is already going to be implanted into the seat, so it will keep you stabilized. That's a good way to start out with doing them. And for me, and that's how I used to do them too. If for all the new people who go back on my channel and go to my older videos, you guys can see me doing them. But I've been doing them more with standing, just so that I can help with the stability of them for one, and for two, it just helps out a bit too, just because then I can roll my shoulders back, get the stretch I'm really looking for, and go. And it makes it where it's not as hard. Sometimes say the seated ones, they do get a little bit, it is a little bit harder on your shoulders, just a little bit. If you do too much weight, obviously, on here, I can kind of like bring my body forward to help me bring it out forward when I go and do my failure sets. But how I do them though is, what I'll do is I'll grab this bar. I'm gonna turn this way. I'll grab this bar and I'll bring it down like this, up, and I'll scoot back, and I'll put like my left butt cheek on the bar, bring my legs out a bit, I'll roll my shoulders back, and then I'll slowly extend the bar back a bit to where it's a little bit past my head, then shoot out forward. And I'll just repeat that. And that's how I do my tricep extensions. And again, do a weight that you're comfortable with. On these, I prefer you to go lighter than you can really do. Not too light, but a little bit lighter than, again, like for me, I could do these at 120s, but I'm doing them at 100 just because even though yes, I'll have to do more reps, but I'm making it where I'm not hurting my shoulders, I'm not hurting my elbow joints, and I can still get a really good pump and burn going on. But yeah, I mean, that's how I pretty much do it. It is a weird angle for sure, but after doing it a bit, it kind of becomes muscle memory. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I don't really have nothing else to talk about, so on to the workout. Alrighty, guys. Time to go pose. Alrighty, guys. So I just got done with my workout. I'm gonna pose outside again, and I'll say today's workout felt pretty good. Sucks I can't do my front shoulders, but it is what it is. I mean, I don't want to mess up my shoulder too much again. You know, yes, they felt fine after doing raises, but the incline kind of messed them up a bit, which sucks because it's like, okay, I thought raises were gonna mess them up. Nope, inclines. God, I love it. But I'm gonna pose outside just because A, it's nice out, and B, I don't have to do with really any other people besides the outside world. Plus, I kind of like doing this outside. It's kind of something different. Again, getting comfortable, being uncomfortable. So, but I'm gonna start off with the side chest. So, oh yeah. To the other side. Okay. Got my tricep poses. Alrighty. Get her done. Oh hell yeah. What else? I can do this. I can flex my upper chest. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll say they're looking pretty good. I'm kidding. But yeah, no. I'll say my upper chest is looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Oh yeah. No. But other than that, that's enough for posing. I can't think of any more chest poses besides, again, this. So, but other than that, don't really have nothing else to talk about. Just again, today's workout was pretty good. And yeah. I mean, other than that, yeah, I don't really have nothing else to talk about. So, like always, guys, I'm going to end the video here. So, like always, hope that you guys have an amazing morning. I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.